Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Josh. I hope you all are doing well and staying safe. I wanted to pop on here really quickly today and do a video because with the holidays coming up, I've been getting a ton of questions from you all about buying watches, where to buy, how to buy, etc. And I wanted to do a quick video about my favorite two places to buy watches, and those are Macy's and Bloomingdale's. Here's the thing, despite Macy's kind of being a rundown, slightly nicer JCPenney, the Sears of our era, and Bloomingdale's being generally known for fashion, they both actually sell the biggest brand names in mid-range watches. And what we're going to do today is take that whole process apart, and I hope by the end of this you'll see why I am such a huge fan and why I always recommend to you guys that you at least check these guys out before you pull the trigger on a mid-range watch. So let's take the Swatch Group for example. Both Bloomingdale's and Macy's do carry many of the lower and mid-range products, so Tissot, Hamilton, Mido, Mido, Longines, and Rado. And within each, you can find the best-selling and most talked about pieces from each of those brands, things like the Sea Star, the Legend, the Hydro Conquest, the True Ceramics, and the Captain Cooks, just like you could at any authorized dealer. But because these are the big department stores, they are also constantly doing promo codes and sales that take 10, 20, 30, even sometimes 40% off merchandise, and watches are most often included in these sales. Now, not all brands are included in every sale, but the ones that you're seeing flashing up here, these are just from the last 6 months. So truly, it is incredibly likely that you'll find the watch that you're looking for included in one of these sales within a short period of time, and you will get a substantial amount of money off the purchase price. On top of that, Bloomingdale's has one of the best customer loyalty programs in high-end retail, where loyalists, as they're called, are rewarded for big-ticket purchases. So at least once every couple of months, they do promotions where loyalists get reward credit back, which is basically cash back to use at Bloomingdale's on a future purchase, for spending X amount of money. For example, if you spend $100, you get $20 back. If you spend $1,000, you get $200 back, and so on. Sometimes it even goes as high as spending $1,000 and getting $300 back. And so all of this is to say that the cost to purchase is substantially less at Macy's or Bloomingdale's than even your chain jewelry store, so somebody like a Benbridge, for example. Now, how, as a lot of you have asked, is this possible? Well, there are two things at play. First, the big box department stores here in the United States are massive. I mean, they are absolutely gigantic by sales volume. Even now, when retail sales are hurting, the amount of product that Bloomingdale's and Macy's has the ability to move is astronomical, especially, again, compared to even a chain jewelry store. And because of this sales volume, they are able to get product from the manufacturer at much lower prices, and thus their profit margins are a lot higher. The other thing that this allows them to do is build losses into their finances. They know that they're going to take a loss on certain things. They know that customers will return things that aren't resellable, and they'll have to write that off. And they also know that sometimes when they put things on sale, they will take a loss on the item, but the overall volume of product that's being moved by that sale makes it worth taking a loss on certain items. So they're not worried about selling me my Longines Legend for $1,000 below retail, and then on top of that giving me $300 in reward cash to use on a future purchase, which I then rolled into my Casio G-Shock and got that basically for free. So the money that you'll save in itself is enough reason to go and buy from Macy's and Bloomingdale's. But that's only half the conversation. Next, we have to talk about the huge hidden gem that is ships from vendor. And again, you guys who watch my videos all the way through know exactly what I'm talking about. Because of the model for retail here in the United States, retailers, whether it be a department store or a jewelry store, buy merchandise from the brand or manufacturer. It then ships to them, and then when a customer purchases that merchandise, it ships from the retailer to the customer. And this is great for in-demand, high-volume items because inventory is constantly being moved. And because it's being shipped from the retailer, they can offer low-cost, expedited shipping to get it out and to you faster. But that's not all they sell. In the case of a niche product, let's say a Rado watch, that might not actually ever sell. And in that case, it doesn't make sense for a surplus of those items to take up space in the store's warehouses. So what they do is they make deals with the manufacturers, again Swatch Group, to have them ship directly from Swatch if a customer ever purchases that item. And most customers will actually never notice the distinction here because on the front end, on the website, everything looks normal and just the same as if it were to ship from Bloomingdale's. But the smart shopper will notice that on the product detail pages on Macy's and Bloomingdale's.com, a small indicator will say ships from vendor. And this means that that Rado is being sold by Bloomingdale's at the Bloomingdale's sale price, but is shipping directly from the Swatch Group, thus bypassing any of Bloomingdale's stores or warehouses. And a lot of you have questioned me on this, calling BS, but here's the tracking on a purchase I just made from Macy's. This is on its way to me as we speak, and you can see in my UPS app that the package is in fact coming from SGUS, or Swatch Group United States, 55 Metro Way in Secaucus, New Jersey. And if you reverse Google that address, you'll see that yes, in fact, that's the Swatch Group United States Service and Distribution Center. And by the way, all of this wonderful revelation isn't just limited to the Swatch Group brands. It's also true of Seiko, Casio, Tag Heuer, Baume & Mercier, Frédéric Constant, and nearly all the brands that these retailers carry. So to wrap this up, especially because we're heading into the holiday season, the gift-giving season, whether it's a gift for somebody else or for yourself, because hey, check out Macy's.com, Bloomingdale's.com, the prices and the deals and just everything about it. You cannot beat it. That's all I've got for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I touched on everything. If I didn't and I left something out, leave it down in the comments. I will get back to you as quickly and as thoroughly as I can. Stay healthy, stay safe. I will talk to you guys soon, and take care.